Nyun tourist minister man kataku ke mbada kanjang. To be honestly speaking frank. Amang kataku la kijang kai nyitandi ko nyatu ta kuola mo. Amang fefe badin telebi jang suta tili. Mbijam bejibero la mbada muntali yalti jang delka struggle jane.
So it is a big problem right now. If we don't have tourism in the Gambia, it means that the Gambia is going to collapse. There is no doubt about that.
Really?
Tourism la na entel week la entel bulu kilon kat la mol sin kilon kat.
Comme ñaadi.
Nim ka mol bulu kilon kat ay mol sin kilon kat wala mu ko balu nya man sone ya man trata kankum. The things are in one side.
Very hurting because that's why I said the government should take over the industrial area. They build hotels and it will be under the government and the revenue will come back to us. You understand?
Yeah.
Than the foreign nationals making huge millions and taking them out to their own countries whilst they are not paying the youths of the country.
Yeah.
Yes, you are paying somebody 2,400 and now you are making millions and you are taking them out. So it's not fair.
Yeah.
Yes, it's me.
Voice to change the world through VM International TV.
Government, the industry, they are not paying much salary. Could you imagine you paid somebody 2,400? That's too low.
In a month.
In a month, and he's working continuously. Maybe he only have 1 day off. So at the end of the month you pay him, that's like you are paying him.
Welcome to VM International TV News. Currently, the Gambian Jews, Presseres, and almost all the staff and security personnel working both at the beach and in the hotel are not pleased the way the government is treating the sector of tourism in the Gambia. According to a tourist guide, things are not impressive, all in the name of corruption.
Allah nani nyata Allah dia mo fanang ale awuli min kama importantly. Nowadays Gambia, we are all Gambian, but as we see in our own country, it's not normal. Things are not going normal.
What do you mean things are not going normal?
Others are suffering, and they are working in to get their own noble way to sweat their own sweat, to have their own sweat thing to eat, clear thing. But to help instead of those people to get up and help us, they don't help us. They just, I think they just 419 us because they normally tell people, things that we were going to do that at the end they don't do it. I think that is, that's something which is very bad.
What is your advice?
My advice in Gambia government that let them change their attitude.
How?
Because of right now, the attitude, some are developing now, is not coming up. Because that if you can see, an example, if they appoint me as a minister of somewhere, I'm giving an example. If they appoint me as a minister of fishery or anywhere else, they tell me, oh, Mr. Keta, take this money, you go and develop it. Let us say it's 50,000. Now they give me this 50,000. Now this 50,000, I should know that I should develop it in my own people. But I don't develop this 50,000. I even cut the 50,000 to take the 20,000 to put the 30,000 in my pocket to work that Jogan work.
According to a security guide, the Gambians are not lazy. It is the government that is not creating an opportunity. Let's pay attention to him.
My suggestion is, the Gambian youths are not lazy and they are never lazy at all. The problem is opportunities are lacking. You understand? Like what I'm saying, the industrial area, the government should provide their own hotels. If they provide their own hotels, then the Gambian youths, they can be employed.
Yeah.
And they make wages that are at least promising, that will encourage the youth to go. Because like you want to pay somebody 2,400, you look at it, even his transport is more than that. Like a monthly transport is around 3,000 or 4,000, you are paying somebody 2,400. He prefer to stay.
Yeah.
He prefer to sit down because he will look at it at the end of the month. He's not getting nothing out of it.
So are you trying to tell me that that's not encouraging?
No, it's not encouraging.
In addition to his statement, he advised the Gambian youth to do more and focus on whatever they are doing to make sure Gambia is at one step ahead to other continents in the world.
Because, the Gambians out there, I know you have a lot of Gambians who are very much good and they have opportunities. Let them come and invest. Let them not allow the foreign internationals to dominate the country. You understand? Because if that happens in future, it is going to disturb us. Like our young people, if they come, they will find everything is occupied by foreigners. And that's the time they will do their own things, like the payments, they will decide on their own, and you will not like it, whilst they have already established. So if you sell all the the industrial area to the foreign nationals, yeah, as time goes on, we will suffer in this country.
Definitely.
Yeah, definitely. So let us look into it very well. Let us not look at only today. Let us think about what is coming tomorrow, so that our people, when they come, they will meet, things are in order.
Definitely. Meanwhile, enjoy the rest of the interview here on VM International TV. Enjoy every bit of the story.
VM International TV. Galing ngalit kontonne. Seo talam
The problem of this lockdown, the way it affects the tourism around the TDA area here, there is no business at all. And what happened is, some time ago, we were having business. Right now, you are sitting down, you don't have no business. It means that it is a disaster.
So how does that affect you people?
Yeah, it affects us because you cannot do, you cannot even help your family. You don't have nothing to give to your family. Presently, what you are doing, you are just spending money. There is no income that is coming to you. That's one of the problems. And
are you guys still paying the tax to the government, even though there is a shutdown? Are you guys still paying the tax? And if you are paying, have you been complaining?
yeah, thank you very much. Actually, for that of payment, we are not doing that right now, because we went to the GT board, which is the body that is definitely responsible of all the TDA area. And they are very understanding. They said actually we should wait, we should not be paying any tax at the moment until and unless the problem is solved. So that we thank the GT board for that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Currently, how does the lockdown affect the tourism in the Gambia?
Yeah, it really affects the tourism in the Gambia, because the 90% of the income of the Gambia is based on tourism here. So if there is no tourists here in the Gambia, it really affects us, really.
Really?
So it is a big problem right now. If we don't have tourism in the Gambia, it means that the Gambia is going to collapse. There is no doubt about that.
Really?
Yes, really.
So what is going to be your biggest advice to the government and to individuals that are watching you live, especially those who are willing to come in the Gambia? Do you think after the lockdown, things are going to happen?
Yeah, thank you very much. I am very happy to tell you that the government, what I will advise them is that they should actually now focus on presently what should bring the tourists in the Gambia. Because if not that, it means that we are not going anywhere. Their main focus now should be how to bring the tourists back to the Gambia and let them forget about all these political things that are lingering around, that we are hearing. We are not interested in that. What should be done by the government now is actually let them focus and try to make sure that sell the Gambia in a proper manner, in a proper way, so that the tourists can start coming. It is no problem now. When they started coming, everything will get back onto its feet.
Yeah.
We really hope that.
Okay, after the past 2 years, let me say the 1 year ago, there was this political impact. How does it affect the economic of tourism in the Gambia?
Yeah, that also affects the economy of the Gambia, because as I tell you before, the GDP of the Gambia, 90% is from the tourism. And if that is not available, we are not having that income, it is definitely affecting the whole entire tourism fraternity. And then even in the village or like in town, everybody can suffer, because what we have here, that's what we really help the family at home, and at many places where we can go and spend, help them, because we get a lot of tourists here that we take them there to go and make sure that they also sponsor children there. That also happens here.
If no one helps.
Yeah, it helps a lot in terms of people who are really very poor.
Okay. In the area of Ministry of Tourism, is he actually supporting tourism in the Gambia?
Very good. That is really, not to my knowledge, because what I'm seeing, the first thing I would say, I've seen that he dissolved some departments that are responsible of making the tourism proper in this country, which, to my knowledge, it is a big problem now, because instead of focusing on dissolving the departments that are responsible of the tourism development, you should, try to make them, at least to give them more knowledge and try to encourage them, try to put them together so that the tourism, we can all, join together and then enjoy it. But right now, when, he is dissolving the ministry, because the minister, the GT board,
What does GT mean?
The GT board is the Gambia Tourism Board.
Okay.
This is the governing body that is definitely entirely handling the whole affairs of the TDA area.
Okay.
Now, presently he dissolved that. I don't know why, but I think maybe he has the best, the better answer for that.
But did you find out why he dissolved that?
Fine. I don't actually. I didn't do that. But what I have been hearing, that is, there is a lot of corruption going on there, according to what I hear from some people. But that should not that should not make him to dissolve that body, because the body, he can just tell them that, okay, now what we can do is we all have to put all hands on decks and try to forget about what has passed, and we try to make forge ahead to develop the tourism way, how to bring more tourists to Gambia. But right now, he dissolved that body. And, if those people are corrupt, you dissolve them. Now, it means that, how can we know that they are corrupt? Because we cannot know actually what is going to be the next people who are coming, what they are going to do. Or he can advise them and then tell them that now, this is a new Gambia, and we want to make sure that the tourism area could be more enjoyable for every Gambians and then other people who are coming to Gambia.
So what will be your greatest advice to everybody is more so on the tourists that are watching, including the Gambian government?
Thank you very much. My definitely big advice is that I would like all the stakeholders and the Gambia in particular, the head of states, the ministers, let everybody come together and put hand on deck, and we try to make sure that we market the Gambia in a very professional way so that the Gambia can have more tourists this year.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
All right.
Nice to hear.
Solwa ngana polke ni sati nga kodo ko tika ja kida nyaw nyam next yambe taxo mbajola nyawna san so ning taxo nyanda jola wote nyanda mo bala wole la ko wapul fananke ajibe saying Saturday Sunday nabe kering dol fana na palo ka tarawolo bala jam say ko story sol man tara kering bada be bloko everywhere is dry ko labe be jari but di boda lemon from lemon cream to Brufut beach oni dara je Saturday Sunday ka je tara parle tep but from lemon cream gara se de Gambia up to Palmari may bega motra je so yalla wo definitely wo is not fair so we ka ja kira nyama ko dol be tama kan min yalon ko gol it's not fair dol be balu kan ne dol mantara balu kan so yalon bayra da mena kelo nyam ni nga be kele kan Gambian dol be mu nyim banko dingol le da nun dol be le carte fay pour nyim man say so wa kira nyam nin kol be kala ke fairly e ka jele na ke da fairly akira nyama momo be da man nusura anu be o right stone so wala ndebe mim fola masakundai wala nyinti ko ya try by the all means lockdown o satara keri nyawnya bar modol bije wolbe la hajol la dolbe wafro la dolbe la kol la be ko soro kan ba dol bije wolbe bararo janne be batare dolla kumanda tama kan jande to nyaaba dami so samin keno wala nyinti ko ifana ya try by the all means ya bada fanan bulay free demanding mol min fanan ba bada to ke la demanding on soro je pour la dimbala balula min woy soto dajel marcel ni ladol bula nyaming e bada fanan bula o nyama wole la demanding on soro je because nin tax jo waro sita drong e nin borobinal e ba fala nyaay tax so fa ngajo
Okay, ni ajibe fanang last year, bengkala 2019, kolya kudu na political area to the extent that tourism for man nanu kominan kananya dile. Am nung aplenting COVID-19 fanang ya da dun digi. Saying iti ham na ning sangola allergy ko sotol bam pro alla business ole ta nyamon komi ya fa nyamin ba.
No, man boba ndolba demin sign teng jiko tiji because tourism mantra naka. Okay. Nianing serum compare. Serum is better than Ninam. Serum Korea course or now, but is a fiscal domandi. Okay, but Ninang in COVID, I take a cool around it. I don't understand. Sasalo me along I mobile Dunians have Dunia B. But I get a now Nyama. Nanta, I get a now Nyama, Nabalu, Orienta Fayal. Ninja Balukan, or Jennifer Nanta Balula. But then one side the Balukan, Lado Mantra Balukan, Yalong definitely war is not fair.
Yeah. Even we are la Mansapundala and in Jamala, Korean Kambako, Alabataku, even Sadajang, Rasa Sonia.
There's a advice me Dino Mansapundala. All of Mintico, Lalabulanyami, Marcel Ning or the other places all. Yabafanam Bula Wonyama. You understand? Because you near Bafanam Bula Nyama. I tell you now Nyama. Telephone send a waffle can no water. Na soto kaje na dimbalo balula minna na soto kono because I have them sign thing sisi no banyaming I don't know Fabina Fatina no one know but asakira nyaanya ne ba fam bula ye hotel ol bula akeda nyaanya ma sisi no asake tubabol damandil binala ni wo damandingol nada wonni mo fi mo dol kafra nyoka akeda nyaanya ma ko do so ne ala yes
okay abarka baake
okay ala baraka baake tanti
eto dum ko tanje
eto mo lamen gele de mboda bulu
okay put in college abarka baake affect nyaadi le
nag ne dom Dennis le dum nag yeah bara no nag bara ne mo but ning COVID-19 pandemic ko kabra start ye intol industry nangala intol affect a be
ayal affect nyaadi le
affect le because of ya intol ni pleno man na intol buga balu ye flat la ni flat sul man na rek intol buga balu ka bon tol la ka fo industry fo marché ko na serkunda fo anywhere fo makade fo anywhere intol industry o ka nan to ga balu you understand don't use special fisherman craft market or anywhere musol full seller fisherman or anybody in industry hotel only abe so until right now but adala kono kabiri March 15 I start na March 15 only beat them almost like 5 months.
Okay.
Yeah, we don't see no fund from the from the authority. So people right now won't consider back and we have been paying our tax. It's not like we are illegal. We have been paying our tax to government. Some people who have been paying almost now for 7 years.
Still no change.
Still no change.
But it's not for money exactly. What are the problems Nialang Kalka face Badalajan? Badajam industrial area and then come here from here to Kato, Mojama be but I not let along. But saying it's a finance for money, Mumbata Kulabiga.
Right now them but I come in beyond them. All of them but because of Dogo Mandrakiri, and Kodo in Kenya, Fankuni Kenya, Mandrakiri, so Ole Mula Barada Bafon. So I don't the Demaro for a Mole Demaro need no me and at least now found them on a Kudoke.
Demaro come see Banyadi?
Demaro Sifa Seattle, no, Demaro be a meal Yalone, I depend on it, from only from back when government from delay, been from start. When they credit us with some money, because we have been paying tax for so long. Okay. Yeah, so near more credit Domatimola, and a call, at least boy, my friend develop me and them. Young business of Sifa Seattle right now, I mean, and some people are there, they have skills on the beach here. So near will develop all like we have carpenters here, we have maintenance team, different mechanic, therefore we can do talent and plumbing. Okay. So until ni bara near the money odi mo lang bi jam fong bula lang 5 months ko na ngara plumbing na ngara tiling na. Yeah man, the goal big and the Dennis from the so right now balance on all need from the government. Yeah, because still until helping month until industry kabonang karo ko na industry to be 5 months na to lang affect la.
So in terms of tourism ngale mantra nya ko perfect jikoso ko tourism penal ban 2020 kon
2020 ñing kono jan no tourism la na ren sante 2020 ñing kono mo jikoso because kami mo sante ñing December ñing ka ko December ngula moy ko ñing lockdown abi dal for December so December o ko rek dawada abi dal next 2021 mo expect so is min dole ñi sisino ñina fa abi mandia kabirin January start nan 3 years jot nan wonara nan kabiru wonara nan ko wole ko ñing pinya
3 years jota bora je February cool start ka dia February after 6 no 2 hours start ka na industry jang so ka be 3 years bora wo February bora je cool for na wasta ko March so this year 6 no ka im tol femata na no definitely na 6 no man dia
so Ministry of Allah Ministry mi alam ko wala kata Ministry of Tourism ate mung kata pula ka purun kamako Allah bata ko ni purun kamako kalma ko karolla
right now nang dole ministry kan do man fenye wala karola min development mi ke na ma ko ro mi ke no ka bring corona start ani feng amole ke ani feng do nya amole je dol industry te man right now fo na bo dol bi janale mi yalo ne no last time because if you actually get me ala man nice how can you come and take somebody tin card and his bank account number tin number you say that you are going to give him some money because of new pandemic on eBay credit la or for deal for grant they say grant is like a free so give a grant deal more so grant is like sent in 4 months or 4.5 months maybe in February
ito la promise wala
ito le mo promise wala
malaki al promise ko iba ko deal la
no omo na GD board le because GD board wala nara no yo mo la from go tele mo call GD board when you are working on industry area you have been paying your tax like you are tourist ticket driver or you are juice presser or food seller it doesn't matter. I understand. So it will be dafa min ga jam dafa na tin karo collect na bank account collect le ban say an transfer amount na account
sa ñin temben na musol miliyan ko kata wa ko reja man tra killing ki kan jang ite am na frustration at ndam ibe serious so wala mena
oda male frustration ni boda dai wala ni man tra no do ko la right now man tra kana nang no si sa jama bi dafa ko kolisol fu musol la muy di baby kana right now gondole kile dole kana nan janga ci nga fonyota nga enjoy because kasi so nga bada mo kala mamingela because danda jana do gudlalom dole paral fo na na nga fole jan do kana taxo do so dano ko so nga si jana nga relax no nga fonyota kana nan gal padila ni na sonde bi jola sadu de bi ka be boni baralal nak banto kay mom ala de maro kan do blajan
abarka bake
blade je mi da men janda malom boda fo mu government fane boy mo la bank account dol collect and mo la tin number la man fenja nak anda si criminal act mean so it's not easy so they can take our money or something is there boy easy so ko man sumya daga mo bulan ko ngol sumya industry boy barata la man trust me man to la ambari asia da mo sia da Gambia da banna so to our this year mino investing odi Gambia nga unite nga ñoo muta nga do ko ke bangoy develop and tourism ni wala Gambia la backbone ko sama first time ka sama do leke first time Gambia we do wala Gambia la first economy na ko do kana ndame the backbone ni is farming so from farming media bedia say sama 3 months long or 3 and a half am bedia back I understand so say mino Gambia la economy nyinti wala tourism so tourism sector la fango fada be wala data economy jamba denta was working to do go big hotel yo mo joke Chinese embassy right now yo from man don Chinese because of staff I was working there I lose my job from there I'm now a juice presser
okay
so I'm easy so young kuya mala be keri mi ala boy gameno boy service big man ole si ara boy na brother so I got big man ole you tell uplift do go eke sa resibi mo le baluma okay man to
so many ke la kumala ba ngodi be min fala mobi
andila kumala ba ngomba kala mobi de Gambia boy nga pretending blanca ka pretend boy Gambia no nga pretend nyoy ba kala man we let us stop pretending and we be nice to each other and you ma ko mo misimo bankol de Christian only muslim wala we all each other as one brothers and sisters let's work hand in hand ngam protect diamond ni ko bulanga do ko okay Gambia manda do gula wanka be independent Gambia say manda do lato Gambia since we independent 1965 individual development level keri man fi ka understand individually wala development kan but government side the authority matra fen develop kan yes so right now but develop kan lo badare ngene industry bigan han sande mo la tin card collect le mo la famo collect but say mom baluno abroad mo safari na man trust me man tol boy dole famo boy pandemic ko ndol africa bedi kon dolim flat man na fem dol ga balu so right now to wale ga balfa moliye westernol kiye do man new friends all be when you have some certain friends they feel you they send you some money so kono boy kila kuri ngol ke fango so I'm trust me man
I'm at the security side I'm working on the Kunta security unit so I'm a security guard here is called route and then as you can see the beds are empty yes there is no business as now everything is pending business is everything is stagnant so it's a big problem anyway
so how does that affect you people
it affects us a lot because you can see when business is not happening it's where people get something our daily livings so if that is not happening automatically it's a problem as we all know in Gambia particularly people have daily incomes. So when that is not happening, definitely it will disturb us very, very much.
So do you have the belief that this year the tourism sector, like we've been seeing, COVID-19 has come, things are not going in order. So do you still have the hope that the tourists will come this year, 2020?
Yeah, I'm expecting before the opening of the season, if the corona have gone down or there are measures taken, I think so. At least some tourists will come. But as of now, I cannot give you that assurance that it is going to happen. So because it is a global issue.
Yeah.
It's not only the Gambia. So it is a global issue. It is disturbing everywhere. So but we pray to God so that before that time, things will they will have measures whereby people can continue their activities so that we can have tourists, because tourism also counts a lot in the country. It's a source of income for the government, the people. Everything is important for us.
Okay. At the moment, you are a security personnel, and I'm sure there are a lot of security personnel in the Gambia that are also affected due to the lockdown of COVID-19. And now the government is just increasing every now and then. How do you see that situation at the present moment?
Yeah, the situation is very much disturbing, because as you can see, the moment it is in increase, the employers, they will reduce their staffs. So the moment if you fall a victim of you are reduced, you are at home, you are not paid. So it's a big problem anyway. It's a big problem.
So what are some of the problems that you securities at the beach, and what are some of the problems that you can highlight, and then tell us this exactly is the problem and we actually need help in that area from the government departments?
Yeah, just for me, what I feel like is the government to increase, the government themselves. What I want for them is to involve themselves in the tourism area. Do you understand?
Yeah.
Because what I realized in the Gambia here, the tourism industry is almost dominated by outsiders. Yes, because me personally, I was working at a hotel, it's owned by Indians. So I prefer the government to build hotels and employ the youth there, their own citizens, to take over the industrial area.
Than the foreign people watching live on VM International TV, to let you know these are the problems that many people are going, and in the situation you come to realize that they are not even well paid, and the COVID-19 has actually affected the youths are complaining that there is no support from the government side. So the question is, what do you think the government can do to support its own people in order for them, to at least earn something for their daily survival? Because whatever we're doing, we want the best for our people. We want the best for the Gambians. Gambia is considered as the smiling coast of Africa, but its people on the ground, actually, they are not happy. And then the tourist section is also going down every now and then, either politically, socially. There is a problem that is, continuously coming, and the tourists are not that coming, and then it is actually affecting us. So on that note, we thank you for watching, and we also thank him for also sharing his point of view. He's not alone. There are millions of people that are actually suffering. So we think helping hand is needed, especially the stakeholders. They should support their people. They should not focus on their interests. They shouldn't focus on their pocket. Let us work for the interests of this country. And I think if we do so, this country will be among the best. This country will be the Silicon Valley, as we always believe in our culture, in tradition and stuff like that. Let's hope, work hand in hand, and together we will achieve something bigger than what we don't even expect. Say no to corruption. That's all we have to say. Thank you.